you know both yourself and your enemy, you can win 100 battles without a single loss. Not to be overly dramatic, but this quote also rings true when it comes to exams. Knowing the format or type of test you're about to face is absolutely essential to you acing it. Hi everyone, my name is Anamascarainfo and I help students and young professionals like yourself achieve their academic and career goals without sacrificing their mental health. Today, I would like to go over the 4 most common types of exams and share some hacks and tricks that successful students use so that you can also tackle all your upcoming tests with ease and confidence. You ready? Let's go. Starting with open book and take-home tests. These are by far the trickiest types of exams out there, in my opinion anyway, so thumbs up if you agree. I'm actually really curious to know. If done poorly, however, it is extremely easy to share your answers with your friends or downright cheat by just Googling everything. But, as always there's a but in Anna's videos, when they are done right, with a time limit set for each question, or I've seen some requiring you to be on camera while writing them, these types of tests really hit differently. So for the sake of this video, let's go with the latter option and pretend that that's true. They're well done and they're really hard. Most open book or take-home are essay exams. They are meant to test your understanding of the material and see if you can apply what you've learned and make connections. The teachers want to see how you think, not how good you can copy-paste text from your textbooks. The key to these types of exams is to familiarize yourself with the layout and structure of your textbooks and your notes so that you can find the information you need quickly. Use keywords/theories from your textbook to support your points. Formulate your answers first and then use material and info learned in class to back up what you are saying and not the other way around. Those are just my tips. Feel free to share your own in the comments below, of course. Multiple choice, the most popular exam format out there, classic MCQs, test your memory as well as your ability to spot keywords and details when reading. The biggest trap with these exams, and what I personally think is insanely unfair, are those, more true type of answers or those darn all of the above choices. Paying attention to every single word on that sheet of paper is crucial in this situation. Number 1, watch for multiple ideas in each answer. The phrase in its entirety has to be true. If not, it is all false. Try to answer the question in your mind first before reading all the options. Find the best response that best matches your initial reaction. Side tip, usually your instinct is not wrong. If you find yourself overthinking, don't. Come back to it later with a fresh mind. Skip questions you are unsure of in the first pass. You might find crumbs or triggers that hint to the answer later on with other questions. Essay exams. What are the steps in the customer journey? Name and give examples for all 3 main motivation theories in psychology. Essay exams usually require you to remember and understand steps, processes, or listed items. Not only do you have to organize your ideas, sometimes even make sure they are in the correct order, but you also must use that writing space efficiently to make sure important key terms are used and explained clearly to get full points. Now, what can you do? Number 1, structure your answer and use category labels if possible so the teacher can easily follow along with your thought process. Number 2, underline keywords/theory in your response. Remember, teachers expect you to touch on different points covered in class or in the textbook. To get full marks, they have a mental or even a physical tick box they go through. Make sure you make it easy for them to find what they're looking for and see that you can understand and you can apply or explain these points correctly. And finally, number 3, make sure you answer all parts of the question. Sometimes essay exams are tricky in that they contain multiple questions, but students get so caught up in regurgitating or writing everything down that they fail to actually answer the question that was asked of them. Make sure you underline all the elements you need to address first before you start thinking about your response. Taking on an essay exam can be pretty intimidating, and I know a lot of students, myself included, struggle with finding the best way that they can prepare for such type of tests. The trick is really to practice writing essays and perfect your writing skills. Sarah Eckel has a really cool class on exactly that called Make Your Voice Heard. Write a personal and persuasive essay. If you're in a time crunch and want to master this skill quickly and efficiently, I mean, you can't go wrong with Sarah. She is direct, to the point, and I find her advice so easy to follow that I was able to use it myself the very next day. If you also want to check out her class, make sure to click the link in the description box below and head over to Skillshare. Skillshare is less than $10 a month with an annual subscription, but the first 1,000 people to use the link in my description box below will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium membership. If you aren't familiar with Skillshare, who I want to thank for sponsoring this video, it is an online learning community for creatives where millions come together to take the next step in their creative journey. Skillshare offers thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people on topics including, of course, essay writing, photography, motivation, productivity, and the list goes on. Most classes are under 60 minutes with short lessons to fit any schedule. You can even explore new skills, deepen existing passions, and get lost in creativity. It's curated specifically for learning, meaning that there are no ads and they're always launching new premium classes so you can stay focused and follow wherever your creativity and curiosity takes you. With Skillshare, you can find inspiration in the moment and learn how to express your creativity. You can even experience real-time inspiration as you connect with popular teachers while watching and working along with other members. It's really quite something. I've been using it personally for years. Definitely don't miss out. And finally, problem or case-based exams. This is where your analytical/application skills come into play. Usually these types of exams are a classic for psychology, law, or med students because they test your diagnosis and judgment ability. Number 1, brain dump formulas or lists on the working paper provided the second you get the exam. Your mind needs to be free for critical thinking. Number 2, skim the entire test before even starting. It will prime your brain for what's to come and allows you to better organize your time. Start by answering the heaviest/longest questions first. They are usually worth the most. Your teachers want to understand your thought process. What elements did you extract to arrive at your conclusion? They cannot read your mind, so make sure you explain it to them on paper. Sometimes you can get partial marks even if you don't get the right answer at the end. Bottom line, never leave any question blank. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it and subscribe to me if you like what you see because I post videos once a week. Bye guys!